Hello. Hi. Hello. Welcome back to our channel.
Aquaba,
And if
everyone.
you're new, we welcome you. And if you're returning, Aquaba.
If you're
That is
returning,
welcome.
I want to welcome you back to our channel. Remember to subscribe, like, and share our video. Today we'll be talking to a few people about their thoughts about the continent of Africa.
So stay tuned. We'll be bringing you some really exciting content. Okay? So remember to subscribe, like, and share. And really remember to comment. If there's something you want to comment on, feel free. More information, more power.
Tell us about your thoughts about the continent of Africa.
Yes, we want to have a conversation. So we're really looking forward to hearing from you. Okay? So, toodaloo.
Bye.
You're on video now.
Yeah, you started?
Yeah.
Okay. All I know is that it's a warmer climate.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I would love that.
Yeah.
And then I have a lovely friend from
Yeah.
Kenya.
Oh.
So this is all I know is just big animals, giraffe. and nice people as I know.
Yeah, yeah, and the food.
Food, oh, so spicy.
It's so spicy.
Oh God,
Yeah.
so spicy. I have no problem with that, but it's too much sometimes.
Yeah, it's too much. No, there is a lot of people going back to live in
To
Africa, the
To
continent.
visit
From
Canada,
UK,
the Caribbean,
and USA.
USA.
yes,
Yeah.
they going there to visit. So
Some
I've
visit
just
and
heard
some to
about.
live too, yes.
I know Kenya is a very great country. That's because I told you that my
Yeah.
friend is. And then I heard South Africa.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So this is in my list.
Yes.
I'm gonna go visit that.
Very good, very good. You want to jump in?
Just jump in.
Yeah, jump in. Oh, nice. And
Hi,
you're
I'm
from where again?
Tina.
You're from
Persia.
I'm Persian.
Persian.
Persian. I'm Indian. I'm
Yeah.
Tina, and I don't know much about the country, but one of my friends, she was my co-worker. She was from Africa, and she was so friendly, so religious,
Yeah.
and I felt like she's my big sister.
Yeah.
So she gave me that kind of vibe.
Yeah.
I definitely, if I get a chance in future, I will definitely go and visit
Oh.
your country. I
Thank
want to see.
you.
I want to explore new country too.
Absolutely.
Thank you so
so
much.
much.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you.
Thank
Enjoy the
you.
weekend.
Yeah.
You too.
Thank
Thanks.
you.
Bye.
Bye-bye. And we're asking people what they think about the continent of Africa, and also specifically which country they would live and visit, and if they know about the year of returning, and it's in the post year of returning now. So my first question, what do you know about Africa
The continent.
or the
I
continent?
actually lived there
Nice.
when I was 5 or 6. So I lived
Really?
in Gambia, West Africa,
Ooh.
which is the smallest country on the continent. It's between Senegal and I think Sierra Leone.
Okay, that's good. That's good to hear. So how old were you when you left the Gambia?
I lived there when I was 5. It was
Oh, okay.
My
Okay.
younger siblings are half Gambian.
Okay.
So my
Oh.
dad had married a woman who was Gambian, and
Oh,
that's
okay.
where they got married.
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
My older brothers and we went to school there.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Thanks for sharing.
Yeah, so what do you think about, the call for people to go back to the motherland? I'm excited about that, but are you?
I think it is exciting. I think we should. Sorry, a fly within my ear.
That's
I
okay.
think we should all know our roots, and I think what's really big and what's of a big priority right now is that there are a lot of Chinese people going to the continent to buy property and whatnot. So if it's our land, the motherland, then that's something that we should also be taking an interest in. Because other people are going there with ulterior interests.
Yeah. And so would you live there? Would you?
I would if I didn't have children.
Why not?
With my kids, I grew up living in different countries and being moved to different places, and I know what it did to me. So with my kids, because they can go see their grandma up the road, they could see their cousins up the road, I wouldn't necessarily do it. If all my family picked up and moved, then that would be different. But I think it would be unfair to my children to take them away from what they know just because of something that I wanted to.
Yeah. Okay. So we are thinking I've gone to quite a few countries in Africa before. And honestly, I've been to Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania, and Egypt. Egypt is Africa, right?
Yes.
So somebody can tell me in the comments, because I know people will say, no, so let me know.
It's part of the continent of
It's part of the
Africa.
country.
Yeah.
So I've been there. I'm telling you, when I go there, it's like a total different feeling. I don't know if you've been there since you're an adult, but
the last time I was there, I was 13. I do notice there's a difference, even when you go to the Caribbean, because my family's from Trinidad, his family's from Jamaican. Once you live in the West, they don't look at you as being the same. It's like, no, even though your ancestry is from a certain place. So I know there are cultural differences, and there have been also with like the repatriation when people went to what's now known as like Freetown, Sierra Leone, and Liberia. There was, I guess it's kind of a culture clash between those who never left and those who came back. But I know what's on our bucket list together is going to Kenya and Tanzania, because he loves giraffes. I want to see them outside of being in captive at the zoo.
Yeah. And Tanzania is a beautiful place. I went there, and if I had my husband there with me, I probably would have bought property. But I know I couldn't buy it and come back. It's so beautiful. It reminds me of Jamaica, because I'm from, the hilly part of Jamaica, and that's so nice. In Ghana, though, there's a part called Jamaica. And Jamaica Soul. And I think after slavery, with Marcus Garvey, during those time, I think some people went back to Ghana, and it's beautiful where they are. And so we're looking, at retiring somewhere there.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So our grandkids will have to come see us. I'm sorry.
I don't think they'd mind that.
They won't. It's so nice. So is there anything you'd like to say, any one of you, husband or wife? I know you don't want to be on camera, and I don't have you on camera. But what would you say to someone who's going there? Because as you did mention, the culture the culture is different. Because it's not what you're used to. So any encouragement, any wise words you want to say?
I'd say go there with an open mind. It's not what you see on TV. And look for similarities in culture and appreciate it. Because you even see it with the languages. Like, for example, Jamaicans, for children, they say pick me. If you go to Sierra Leone, in Creole, I think it's called pitin or something. So it's very, very close. There's a lot of similarities, and look for that. And I think if you go with that open mind and see the similarities in culture, it would be an emotional experience, because you see that some things, they enslaved us, but they couldn't take away the essence of us being black.
Yes. And that's the exciting thing about going back. You take us out there, but we're going back. And you can't stop us, right? That's how I feel about it. I know it's simple. Simple put, but I can go. And a lot of people I know went through the door of no return. And now they have a big sign. I've never seen it, because this was going to be your first time going there. I heard they have a big sign that said, we're returning, something like that.
Returning.
Isn't that awesome? I think it's awesome.
Yeah.
Any other little thing? I like talking to you.
I look forward to touching Africa, as many countries as I can. I think it's some place that we should all, as Black people, go and if we can't live there forever, just experience. And I could definitely understand and feel like the connection, right? You want to be able to connect with your roots, because that's where we all come from, right?
Absolutely.
So, you want to be able to return, and you want to go back home.
Yeah.
Right? And I feel like it'd be a welcoming experience. And, I think everybody given the opportunity, you should absolutely go ahead.
Yes, yes.
That's again on our bucket list. So
Absolutely.
we're gonna make it happen.
Yeah,
Yes.
hopefully soon.
And
The
your
desires don't match the bank account.
and your family
Always.
Your family is from Trinidad and Tobago, right? You know, there's a prince actually from Ghana who actually he was the British took him out of Ghana. They sent him to, it was like two, and then one died in UK, and then they sent the other one to live in Trinidad, and he was in Trinidad for years. Spent most of his life in Trinidad and Tobago. Was very influential in advancing the cause in Trinidad and Tobago. Yes. So there's a rich history there. Yes, look him up. Yes.
So thanks
Thank
very
you,
much.
guys.
I hope you check out our channel.
What
It's
is your
P.
channel?
Oh.
That's what I was about to tell you. It's P. You can put it in your phone. It's P. Period.
Oh, sorry, 1 sec. I'll go right to you.
Yeah, it's P. Period. You got that right?
P period, yeah.
S. Period.
Period.
W-E apostrophe R-E.
E.
And the word exploring.
Exploring.
Yes,
Yeah.
we are exploring.
Yeah. So it's Pauline and Steve. So yeah, we're exploring. I hope it came out.
Yes.
Yeah,
Subscribe.
Oh yes,
Yes,
yeah.
subscribe.
Thank you so much.
Thank you much, guys.
Thanks for talking
Nice to meet
to
you
us.
guys.
Meeting the both of you.
Yes.
Yes, thank you.
Have a good weekend. Now. Enjoy the rest of your
All
weekend.
right. Okay.
Yeah. Trinidad,
Bye-bye.
Jamaican, great combination.
So it is. We're continuing our walk, and when we meet people who are able to talk to us, if they don't mind, we'll be asking them the question, because honestly it's very exciting to meet new people and hear new views, so we're really looking forward to that. We're still walking. We're looking for people that wants to talk to us about what they know about Africa. We've met some really nice
There were
people.
some real interesting people, interesting accounts about the continent of Africa. And they're willing to share information.
Yeah, that was so nice. Such good conversation.
So we're up and about looking for more great conversations.
So now I meet up with a great family, and you're from
India.
India. So perfect. P, I'm Pauline, and Steve, my husband. We have a YouTube channel, so we hope you don't mind us putting you on video.
Alright.
Your hair look good. And just ask you a few things about Africa, the continent. What do you know about Africa?
Only thing, yeah, go ahead. You go ahead. You can. You go ahead Please. first. Yeah. Africa is the hottest country, and I would love to go there because there's a lot Indian population down there, a lot of businesses, and
Yeah.
especially the seas are pretty good and nice. It's like a tourist exploring place.
Yeah.
That's the good thing about Africa.
Yeah,
A good thing is close to India, right? So if
Yes.
you want to go India, you can
That
go,
I know.
right?
yeah. Yeah,
Diverse in nature,
Yeah.
diverse in people,
yeah.
a diverse continent, lot of minerals.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think Africa is from where we humans did evolve from Africa. That's what I know.
Yeah. So would you live in Africa?
Oh yes, safari is good. You can
Yeah.
live with the nature, with
Yeah.
the animal. Cost
Yeah.
of living is not high compared to here, so people can survive
Yeah,
and good people around there. So yeah, I don't mind living down there
yeah.
as long as I can afford the living there.
Yeah. And that's so true, because they said the cost of living
Yeah,
is
kinda
better,
high,
you know. So
and I like South African cricket team.
oh,
But the problem they never win any World Cup. That's the big
man.
problem.
My husband is a cricket man. you know, Jamaicans, they think
Yeah.
they know
They're
everything
going now.
about
They're in the
cricket.
World Cup.
Huh?
U.S. and I think the half in Jamaica.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
playing the World Cup.
Oh, so
Yeah,
you
they're
love
in
cricket.
the U.S.
For
So, well, I think I asked you kinda, but any wise opinion, what you like to say to people who are going there? Because a lot of people are going back to live, right? Because I think they have the year of return, which was in 2019. They're telling people to come back to your motherland, right? Because you know we were taken away as slaves, my ancestors, and therefore I look forward when I go to visit. I really do enjoy going back, and I'm thinking I could live there, you know.
Yeah, only the best advice if people want to move down to their motherland country, right? Only thing, first of all, if you're going from other countries, right, you need to know what's the culture down there. You have
Yes.
to adapt the culture. You have to follow rules and regulation. And because that's kind of hard when you're moving from other country to the motherland, because the culture, everything is different. People follow the different tradition.
Yes.
So as long as you are comfortable with it, you can follow the tradition and culture. You should be good to go, because like you should learn, like if you are still not aware about the culture, try to live with more local people. They can help you out and navigate through the culture and rules and regulation. Otherwise, if you're going down there and trying to live as an immigrant, it's gonna be really hard, because you're not gonna get along with anybody. It's gonna eventually get harder, because think about that, time is moving, you're getting older, right? So you have to adapt the phase of living with the country where you move. So if you cannot match that phase, your life gets harder. Then eventually at the end of the day, you realize that you made a wrong decision. So I say, if you're moving anywhere, go with the flow and explore the country with the local people. They will give you more idea. But also try to explore safely, right? That doesn't mean just follow people blindly there, right? Because you need to know what's good for you and what's bad for you. That's the advice I can give to anybody.
Thank you
myself
so
too.
much.
No
Thank
problem.
you. Thank you so much. Any final words?
Just make sure they win a World Cup. It's been a long due for them. They have to win the World Cup.
Yeah,
It's been
yeah.
long due, long.
Long due, eh? Yeah.
you guys are doing great.
Thank you, thank you. And make sure you visit our channel. Did you get it? Oh, they followed it. Make sure you subscribe. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
What do I think about the influx of people from diaspora moving to Africa? Actually, for me, I think it's a really good idea, as these people, they're gonna bring a really great change in Africa. They're going to come with new ideas. They're going to come up with new skills. Also, they're going to share their knowledge with others. And then we have these young people in Africa who uh, who want these people to come and help them. The diasporas can really help these young people in Africa, because most of them want to know more about technology, so they need more education. And also they're going to bring a very they're going to promote Africa, and it's going to get a very good social economic development. So I think that this is going to be great, because they're going to bring some changes in Africa. Yeah. Would I like to see people moving to Kenya, and why? Actually, I think I would really love to see them moving to Kenya, because these people, they're going to know more about Kenya. They're going to know more about Africa as well, and they're going to see different types of cultures, different types of tribes. They're going to enjoy this so much. So like Kenya is a very peaceful place. It's a peaceful nation. It's a peaceful country, and we people there love each other. So also Kenya, it has a very geographical and climate is best in Kenya. And then we have like the wildlife views. We have some animals here like giraffes, we have elephants, there's lions. So this wildlife, they contribute to the tourist attraction, which this is going to benefit Kenya as they gain foreign exchange. So I would really love to see them moving to Kenya, because Kenya is so good. Kenya is the best place you could ever be. What advice would I give to people who are moving to Africa? Okay, for me, what I would really advise these people is that I would really advise them to come to Africa, so that they can bring some improvement in our continent. They're going to help us with new skills. They're going to help us with new ideas. They're also going to bring out some investment in our continent. You can find, like in Kenya, we have these young people who depend on them. So they depend on their knowledge, so that also they're going to benefit from it. So by this, they can create some job opportunities in which they're going to also benefit some families which will be depending on them, because we have some poor people. They think that these people are going to help them. So I think it's a really good idea if I see them moving to Africa, because they're going to bring a very, very great improvement in our continent, as even they can improve the technologies. Like in our century right now, we can see that the technology is growing each and every day. New things are being invented. We can see new skills each and every day. So them coming to Africa will bring change in Africa, and also these young people are going to learn from them, in which also they're going also to learn about our cultures in Africa. They're going to learn a lot of things which they don't know, or maybe things that they've missed out. So yeah.
Hello. Thank you for having me today. So we are here in this beautiful garden. My name is Mahalia. I am currently in Tanzania. I am Jamaican by birth, Canadian by citizenship. What I do love about Tanzania, as you can see, lovely greenery, beautiful, it's peaceful, it's calm, it's quiet, no hustle and bustle. Stress here in Tanzania, it's pole, means slow. Everything is pole. You can, people are not in rush here to do anything. So it's just a very slow pace environment. One of the things I would say about Tanzania, people are very friendly, they're very warm, they're very welcoming. You're a family. Once you get to know them, you're a family. You're always welcome to their home. They always want to feed you. Oh, they can feed you. They will feed you until you drop dead. They love to feed you. It is their pride and joy to feed you. Make sure that you're well fed. Also, what I would say is, before coming to Tanzania, or any African country for that matter, you do need to do your research, do your due diligence, cross your T's and dot your I's. Immigration can be challenging, very challenging. In Tanzania here, the immigration is not as easy as one would think. There's a lot of hoops to go through here. And so those are some of the things that you might want to look at before considering moving to an African country. How easy is the process to get your documents, get your residency and stuff like that. But other than that, it's it's a different environment. It's different from what you're used to. Like I said, it's a much slower pace, and homes are, compared to North America, relatively cheap. Cost of living is relatively very cheap compared to North America. But then you have other challenges that you will face. So again, my advice to you is do thorough research. I would say visit also before settling down. Visit as much countries as possible and see which one suits your needs best. Other tip I would like to share, two of the easiest ways to get residency here is one, to either marry a Tanzanian, or you can invest in properties, invest in infrastructure. So those are some of the things that you might want to look into before moving. What can I invest in? What can I contribute to this beautiful country? Tanzania is also located in the eastern part of Africa. So Africa is a continent, not a country. It is made up of 54 countries. And so you have 54 countries to explore and to see which suits your needs. Thank you for having me, and have a great day. Hello. So this is one of the homes in this neighborhood. As you can see, this is a duplex. So not a duplex, but it's a set. There's double homes in this compound, and you have this beautiful flower. So this is one of the homes here in this community, and let me see if I can give you a little snapshots from up here, or you can see some of the other homes in the neighborhood. So this is a new neighborhood. So these are homes that are being built, and all of these homes, homes are built by the owners. These are not government homes. These are homes that are built by the owner. So here you build your own house. There are homes that you can buy, but someone already built them, and so they're selling their homes. But most of the homes you do build yourself. So there's some more homes not finished. This is on the outside of this complex, and just want to show you a little bit of. Okay, so here you have some little shops that you can buy, like basic things, sugar, flour, etc. Just basic also items that you might need from time to time. And this is the road to the main road, and these are the houses from the outside. A nice little garden right here on the outside. And these are okay. So one of the other things I love about Tanzania is for example, at night you will see a whole bunch of people just on the road having fun, enjoying themselves, eating. And typically these are just men. The wives are at home with their children, and the men are out just having a good old time, laughing, chatting. And it's pretty safe, very safe. No one will harm you, attack you, or anything like that. There's no drugs, violence, and guns around. So you're very well safe here. Another thing that I noticed, for example, you're traveling from one city to another and you try to buy something from one of the vendors. If they don't have any change, they will literally put on whatever they're selling right there at the bus stand or right on the road, and just go and get your change. And they will leave for like 2, 3, 4 minutes. No one will touch that item. It's just incredible and amazing. Also, you will see people trying to sell like bikes, like motorbikes, sofas, chairs, and stuff like that. They don't cover those. They don't have them in stores locked up, chained up. They're just there on the road, and they just, some of them cover them, some of them don't, and people don't steal them. They leave them there. And it's just amazing to see that, like how people just leave stuff out and no one will touch it. So that's also one of the things that I really love and appreciate, how safe it is here.
Mind telling me where you're from?
I'm from Ghana.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you're the right person. So, what do
Perfect.
you think about the diaspora from all over the world going into Africa, into the continent of Africa?
Well, I think it's a wonderful idea. I mean, Ghanaians are welcome,
Mhm.
and it won't be the first time that we have welcomed people coming in. In the 80s, we had people, Liberians, moving due to the war. And for somebody who owns a tour company that tours Africa and encourage people to learn about the continent, it's even more exciting to have people not just learn about the continent but actually move there. So I welcome the idea, and I'm sure most Ghanaians too do.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure they do because I understand that Ghanaians are warm and really welcoming people. And I noticed that most of the diasporas are going to Ghana.
Yes.
Hmm.
And it's a very safe country. So I think that's why most people have chosen there.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
I have another question for you.
Yeah.
What advice would you give to persons who are moving to Ghana, for example?
I'll start by saying, I mean, if you've chosen to move to Ghana, there are certain things that you would have to learn definitely about the culture, about the people, and we also would have to learn about you because there are certain basic things that would not offend others from different cultures, but our culture, there are very little things such as using your left hand to give something to somebody is very offensive.
Yes.
So it's best that you learn about the culture also. Yeah.
So you're saying to assimilate
Definitely.
is good
Yes.
to know, and learn
Yeah.
what offends from what does not offend. And that's a
Yeah.
great idea.
Yeah, to live in
Yeah,
peace and to
because
enjoy your stay.
yeah,
Yeah,
because I really
definitely.
never thought about that. And as I look forward to going to Ghana, I should remember to read up and research the culture before going.
You can call me.
I will. Thank you so much for your time.
You're welcome.